All right, we are live. Let me screen share. Okay, I'm gonna mute everybody and we're gonna go. All right, we're good to go. So welcome everybody. I'm super pumped for tonight. For the fact that I feel like so many are just at this struggle point right now in their business. And we learned a lot of this in a training last week. And you can't hear me? Nobody can hear me? No, everybody can hear me but you, Lindsay. Okay, so we learned all this training. We learned all this training last week, and I got this huge fire in my belly after, and I'm like, I couldn't wait for this call. And of course, I texted my husband last night, and I'm like, so can I still do the team call, even though it was our anniversary? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay. So I was super bummed because I want to give you guys this information, and I feel like it's gonna put that fire back in your belly that you guys might be missing right now, or that you're just frustrated. And don't worry, if you haven't watched my video that I posted today, that I just went live in the group with, watch it, because literally this business is going to be through ups and downs, and August is always a hard month. So if you're putting in the time and you're putting in the effort and you're being consistent every single day, don't worry, because what you're doing right now is going to explode in the next months. So just because you're having, a little struggle period, it's okay, because what you're doing is you're building your business for 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. And I get so many people who are like, I just don't understand, like nobody's saying yes. They're all saying maybe later, another time. And half the time I look at the person that says that to me and I'm like, look at you guys, look at you. It took you how many months for you to jump on board. So don't get frustrated, and just know that you guys are building your business if you're staying consistent, if you're doing the things that you need to do. But this is going to really help, because I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to social media, have a hard time, like, not feeling like they're being salesy. Do you guys agree? Like, are you like, oh my gosh, is this a salesy post? Like, what should I post about? How many of you guys get to the point where it's like, okay, I don't even know what to post about. Like, I don't feel like posting. I don't know what to post about. Okay, this is going to help, because on social media, we're not Beachbody. Beachbody's a part of us. So we want to share who we are and what we're all about, so we attract those people into our lives. Because if you're not attracting people who are like you, they're gonna suck every bit of energy out of you in a negative way. Like, they're gonna suck everything out of you, and it's not fun. I've been there. So it's so important to be you on social media, so that you attract who you are, and then you get to work with them. And it's crazy, because once you start attracting those people, you're like, wow, this is insane. Like, they're exactly like me, or who I used to be, or they're, all those things. So it's super cool. So tonight, what we're going to do, there's 2 parts of this, and we are first going to build a magazine. And this is really fun, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I actually did it right after I listened to this call. Trina Gray gave us the amazing information on this, and right away I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this. And I've done it before, like, not that I've done it before, but I've created kind of what I wanted to post about before, but it wasn't as fun as building a magazine. So I'm going to screen share. Oh, I can't. Oh yeah, I can screen share. Okay, let's see here. I got to figure out how to do it though. Okay, so I'm going to screen share my magazine with you guys. So what you want to do, can you guys see this? Oh shoot. Can you guys see this, Janice? Can you? Because I see you for some reason. Yeah, okay. So you guys can see this. So this is my magazine. And what you want to do is you want to pick 6 things that are like you. So you want to, let me see here. I want to make sure. Oh, I got a screen share over somewhere else too here because we're doing YouTube. Okay, there we go. So you want to pick like 6 things that you're about. So right now, I want you in the comment section, whoever can comment, I want you to comment 6 things that you're about that come right to the top of your head. Like 6 things that you're going through in life that you feel are just like you. I want you guys to comment with that. Oh, sugar butt. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. So I want you guys to comment. I'm going to switch back now. I don't know how to do that though. Oh, here we go. Stop share. Okay. I want you guys to comment just some things that are about you. So Lindsay put healthy food. Erica, marriage, family, friends, food, house, work. Tough Mudder, Josh, that's awesome. That's so you. Laughing a lot. Life of a stay-at-home mom, work-at-home mom, a better me, fitness motivation. No, these you really want things that you're interested in. That it's more of, I mean, those are good things too, but lots, like if you have any hobbies and that kind of stuff. Friends, food allergy, mama. Mom, wife, student, discovering new recipes. These are awesome. Anybody else? Now these, like, this is the thing. You want to think of the 6 things that you're about, and you create this magazine who you are and who, like, and honestly, the best way to go about looking at this too is to go through your Facebook, to go through your social media and be like, okay, what do I post about? Like, for instance, Janice, she's a sport mom. Like, she's always posting about going fishing with her boys, she's playing baseball with her boys, or watching them play baseball. Like, that's something she puts on social media all the time that I view of her. So that for her would be a good one to be a part of her 6, because that's where she's at right now in life. Yet she put sports right at the same time. Brittany, mother, marriage, sister, auntie, animal lover, beach lover, friends, food, my dogs, family, outdoors, photography. I'm sorry, guys. See, these are all awesome. So what I'm going to challenge you guys to do is to go through your social media and really find out, okay, who am I? Like, these are the things that first came to your mind, which are all awesome. Or even better, go to your friends and your family and be like, if you had to pick 6 things that I'm about, what would they be? Like, what 6 things would you say would be me, like, that I'm all about? And see what your friends and your closest friends and your family have to say about it, because honestly, oops, I forgot to share back. 1 second, guys. Honestly, they know you guys. They know who you truly are. So it's awesome if you ask them for your input, because that's who they see you as. Okay, so I love all these. You guys can keep them coming. But now we're going to go back to the magazine view here. I'm trying to do it on both so that we have this. So when we join as Beachbody coaches, sometimes we're so excited. So we're sharing constantly about our journey, and we're sharing about the food that we're eating, and everything comes off as, our health and fitness lifestyle. But that's truly not who we are. Unless you're a gym owner and that kind of stuff, then it might be a little bit more. But for most of us, we're average people, and we have other areas of our life. So I made the biggest mistake when I joined as a coach that I threw up Beachbody all over. All I did was I talked about my Shakeology, I talked about my workouts, and I lost a lot of friends. I mean, who cares? Whatever. See you later. They weren't a part of. Oh, they weren't a part of me. But really, now here's a little side note. I don't want to bash my dad because I'm very supportive over him, but he started a network marketing company. And on the network marketing company, he literally, like, everybody he speaks to, he throws up about it. Okay. And that's how I was when I joined. And so I want to make sure that you guys aren't doing that on your social media, because right away people are going to run. Post on the side here if there's a company that you always see just throwing up stuff, and not to bash the companies, but just to make it where you guys know what I'm talking about, that there's those really salesy posts all the time. We don't want to be like that, and that's what this magazine is really going to help you do. So they're coming in. Yeah, those are all the ones that actually I've never heard of. Prove It or whatever it's called. So now let's see. We're going to go back. So now you like after this, and I really don't want you just to go with those 6 things that you guys posted. I don't want you to go with that. I want you guys to really think about this. And like I said, ask friends, ask family, and dial in exactly who you feel you are with your social media and all that. Go through and look and think about, okay, what do I want to be? Like, who do I want to track into my life? For the longest time, I know Lindsay had put stay-at-home mom. I had wanted to attract stay-at-home moms, but really I didn't, because I wanted to help those working moms become stay-at-home moms. So it was different for me. And for a long time, I did attract stay-at-home moms, and really, I didn't have that vibe with them, because that's not who I was before. Lindsay has been a stay-at-home mom, so that's different for her. So you really have to think about who you want to attract into you with your social media. So for me, I love my fit community. I love our team so much. So I'm all about the positive girl community and bringing on, friends and lifelong friends. So it's my fit girls. My fit girls are there, and that's my challengers and my team, and just that community, that aspect of having girlfriends, because I was one that was literally like never had any girlfriends because I hated the drama, but I was attracting the wrong girls. Now I have the most empowering, and I don't want to just say girlfriends because Josh is on the line and he's kicking ass, but you guys get it. Like, that's who I want to attract, and that's what I want to post about is that girl community, that sisterhood that we have. So that is one, and that's why you see the picture on top. And then let's see, my marriage. If you guys follow me at all, like, my marriage is huge, and that's something I've really, really worked on hard. Like, and I'm not saying that it's always been good, because clearly, like, it has not always been good, and I will post about that and the ups and downs. But I'm strong with my marriage, and so I post a lot about that. And I get a lot of people who come to me for marriage advice. I get a lot of people who come to me with strong marriages because of that. I'm a hot mess mom. Like, my life is chaotic, and you guys see it in all the live videos and everything. And I want to share that because I want to attract people who are like me, where their daughter steals a beer while it's out, or you see her peeing outside. No. I'm just a hot mess mom. I lost my kid today at school for a half an hour. That's just who I am. And so I want to attract people who are like me. Like I said before, the sisterhood, I've never had a community like this sisterhood, this bond, and it's the most amazing thing ever. And I want everybody to have this bond that we have, and that a lot of our team has. I'm a foodie. I like naughty foods. I like good foods. I'm always about the foods. Restaurants, like, if I could be what's his name that goes around and tries all the food at all the restaurants, so would do it. I like my adult beverages that I'm including in my foodie. I clearly cannot drink. I found that out on Saturday night, but I do like to have, oops, but I do like to have a drink or two a couple times a week. And so I need that per se. I love the nature. Our family loves being out in nature. It's when we reconnect and we build with, we realign with each other and ourselves, and we just love being in nature. We love being out fishing, hunting, just at camp, no service, and that's a big part of our family and who I am. And then big for me is self-love, because I've overcome self-hate. So it's something that I want to help other people with. Now, these are things that I'm about. This is my magazine. This is who I am. And for those of you that know me, you guys will probably agree 100% that this is me. This is, oh, okay. That's who I am. And if you look at my social media, even before, you know, I came up with, that's who I was. So now I have my magazine. So now I know what to post about. So every day, oh, I have messages. Sorry, guys. Okay. So now I know what to post about. So when you have your magazine, you literally, like, that's what you post about on a daily basis. So not saying you have to post about every single one, because my husband's not going to let me take a picture of him every single day. There's no way. And if you guys have me on Instagram, Brooke saw, he was literally dancing in my Instagram story and had no idea he was on Instagram, like dancing behind my workout. He would die if he knew that. I really kind of want to save it. But so that's what I go to when I get in the funks. Because if you're in a funk, I'm sure you're not posting on social media because you don't know what to post about, because you don't feel, you know, that thriving energy like you feel when you get off of a team call. So I just wanted to give you guys this, because I had so much fun making my magazine and making it so simple on what do I post on social media. So now, yes, will I post my workouts? Yes, I will post my workouts, but I'm not going to post, you know, the same thing every single day. I switch it up. Sometimes I'm outside. Sometimes it's a selfie. Sometimes I do a camera timer and I go back. Sometimes I'm flexing. Sometimes I'm laying on the ground. You don't want to do the things repeatedly over time. I do, and I don't always at the top be like day blah, 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 of day blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I'll put it at the end of the post. Or like right now, I'm not doing a set program. I'm in between. So I don't really post what program. I just post that I never post a program, you guys. You always want to have curiosity in your post. So you never want to post what program you're doing. And if somebody asks you, you always want to bring it to a private message. You don't want to just put it, because if you say, hey, I'm doing Shift Shop, then guess what they're going to do? They're going to go Google Shift Shop, and then they're going to order it through Amazon, or they're going to order it directly through Beachbody. So create that curiosity with them when you're doing your posts. So what you're going to do is with your magazine, you're going to post things about that. So as a mom, as my hot mess mom, like I'm going to post. Today I posted, just recently I posted some chocolate muffins that were bean muffins. Okay, that's like my foodie and my kids mixed together because it's for their breakfast tomorrow. And you guys, that recipe is like, they do not know that there's beans in it. They love it. So it's a great recipe. But anyways, so I mixed that into it. So people who are trying to eat healthier with their kids, they're gonna like and give me support on that conversation or on that post. And then what we want to do is we want, like, after you're posting these things, the people that are liking them, Mace, get out of here. Yep, go. Mason, I'm like so ready for school to start tomorrow, you guys. So where I was going with this. But anyways, what you're posting about, you're gonna attract to you. So you're gonna attract those people to you. Tell Madison I said hi too. Okay, so let's see here. The next thing is how many of you guys get stuck in like conversation? Like, how do you bring up Shakeology, or how do you bring up the workout program, or where do you go with that? So many people are like, I just don't know how to. And then when somebody does ask them about it, they throw up because they're just so excited to tell them all about it. So they tell them about everything instead of just little bits. So that was the first step, was our magazine. So who's excited to create their magazine? Everybody, I can't wait to see them. So I want to see all the magazines in the team page. So just, and I used, let's see what I used, picmonkey.com is what I used, and it's PIC and then monkey.com. I used that one, and I used a Pinterest. So you can go to collage, and I used the Pinterest one for the collage. That's what I used. You could probably use other ones out there, but if anybody has any other ones that they use, you can put it in the comment section. But anyways, so I want you guys to build that. But then the next step is okay, how do I do these conversations, right? How do we start these conversations? So what we're going to do is, I gotta share something here. Uh-oh, where'd that go? Sorry, just give me a minute, guys, because I'm doing this over on YouTube too for everybody. I don't know where my thing went. Give me a minute. Okay, I gotta bring this up.
Hey, and while Liz is working on that, you guys don't overthink it. This is for yourself. Like, this magazine is to help you remember what's important to you. It's not something you have to share with the world and everything else. It's just really helping you dial it back in and change things up a little bit. When we learned about it, a lot of people got twisted up about that, and it helps to just dial it back and say, this is something for you to sit back and do. Okay?
Okay, just give me, sorry guys. I don't know why, but it logged me out of my Google account. Maybe because I'm streaming it from Google. Okay. So I just gotta switch it up here. There we go. Okay, so this is, I gotta get you guys on it first. Present to everybody. So this is what Trina Gray had to help with conversations. And so I will post the link for this so that you guys can fill it out yourself. Let me see here. I got a screen share. Okay. So it's called The Power of Threes. So you take and you write out what has Shakeology done for you, and you write 3 different things. So if you guys can go through right now and write out 3 things that first come to your mind about what Shakeology has done for you. I don't know why that's like that. And then after what has Shakeology done for you, right away, what has the fitness done for you? Oops. Actually, I'm gonna. Uh-oh, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Okay. So for instance, Melissa has cravings down, balanced nutrition, energy, fitness has helped her clear her mind, get more energy, and sleep way better. Craving less sugar, more energy, better sense of self when seeing transformation. So now, like, one second. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here for a second. Sorry. Okay, so how easier would it be for right away when you're in a conversation and somebody asks you about Shakeology, or they're talking and they're addicted to sugar? You guys have exactly what you need to say right there in front of you. You know how many people, Brittany was one of them. She came to me and she's like, I'm addicted to sugar. And right away I told her that, well, first I told her that Shakeology has helped me big time with my sugar cravings and helping me curb my appetite. So right away I went to that because that was huge for me. But also then I did bring up the 3-day refresh, because if anybody's done the 3-day refresh, you kick your sugar to the curb. Ask Lindsay, she just did it, even though she had 3 margaritas or 2 margaritas after. It's my girl. But that's how, like, just doing these simple power of 3s where you go through it, you go and you write out what it's done. It really makes talking and conversation simple, because you don't want to throw up on them, but you want to give them the information that that has helped you with it. So you want to be able to reconnect with them and let them know, hey, I've been there, but this is what's helped me. This is what's helped me with this. So do you see how easy it is to speak in those conversations when you have it all written down? Same thing with personal development. I think I had that. I canceled out of the screen, you guys, sorry. But it was on personal development. You guys, what has personal development done for you? Write 3 things that in the comment section that personal development's done. If you don't do it in the comment section, then do it just for yourself. But like, personal development for me has been completely game changer in my marriage. It's been, why do I want my marriage a part of my magazine? Because personal development's been huge for that. Personal development has been huge for self-love for myself. That's why it's on my magazine, because it has. But so has this business. This business has been game changer with the personal development. Brittany helped my marriage, helped find out my own love language, helps keep me motivated to be a better person. That's awesome. So just think, when you're having conversations with people who are, you know, struggling with their marriage, or they're struggling with who they are, you can let them know this business would be huge for you, because I was in the same shoes as you, and then I added in personal development and growth, and it has helped me become a better person. It has helped my marriage so much. I really think you would love the community. Like, how simple is it to talk to people when you have these 3 things written down? And then the same thing is when you start to create an income, how has the income helped you in your life? And so many people get worked up about, I've only had like a $15 paycheck, or I've only had a 30, or my highest was whatever, or I haven't had a paycheck yet. That's okay. Still, what has this business done for you? You have to look at that, the business, the community, and all that. But if you have had the paychecks, like Emily did, my sister, she's not on tonight, but my sister did a great post where she was talking about how it covered her gas. She was able to fill up her tank with her Beachbody account. That's a big deal, really, you guys, just to be able to fill up your gas tank with the amount, or to buy groceries, or to pay a bill. That's huge. It's kind of sad. The other day, Jan and I had a big moment where we paid off our credit card, and I shared that with you guys. And 2 weeks in a row, we paid $600 towards our credit card. And I didn't even want to share that because I didn't even think it was a big deal, but really it's a huge deal. We paid $600 And that was like we still paid for our bills for that month, and we paid off our bills all of August, and yet we paid $1,200 on a credit card and paid off a credit card. And yet I was scared to share that because I didn't feel like it was enough. That's huge. So we have to realize that every step is a big deal, because there's somebody out there who would die to have the money to put gas in their car, or to have an extra $100 for a groceries, or to be able to save, just a little bit, or to get their kids new tennies or any of that. That's huge when it's extra money coming in. So that is what the other one is. So the personal growth, personal development, and what has the business helped you be able to pay for or take financial steps. I can't remember what like I said, I will post it in the team page, but putting those down, those help you bring up the business in conversation. Those help you relate to people with what you've been through and how you can retaliate and talk to them about it and let them know that you've been in those shoes and this has helped you in this way, regardless if it's Shakeology, the fitness, personal development, or the extra income that Beachbody has brought to you. Do you guys feel like this has helped you guys with how to talk to people and how to post on social media? Awesome. Okay, is there any questions? Any questions? I don't know why there's a hand. Is Sarah Does Sarah have a question? It says lower hand. I don't know if that means her hand's up or what. Would you be able to review how you plan out your daily post for each day? Okay, so there was a time where I did have to plan out my posts, and you could do Motivational Monday, and honestly, I always do Transformation Tuesday, and you know what? Sometimes I'm not perfect, and my life is insane, and I do a transformation picture on Monday, or I do it on a different day, but I try and do 2 transformation pictures each week. And it can be a transformation from like my mindset. It can be a transformation from my body. It can be a transformation from the inside, whatever. But I try and do a transformation picture on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Why? Because Transformation Tuesday and Throwback Thursday, that clicks with my head. So I try and do 2 a week. Now, does it have to be those days? Absolutely not. So for a while, I was set on having a Motivational Monday post. Why? Because it clicked. Motivation Monday, Transformation Tuesday. Wednesday was like a recipe type day where I would do a recipe. Thursday was Throwback Thursday. Friday was Flex Friday. And Saturday was always something with the family or what we were doing active, because most people are active on Saturday and they're really not on social media a ton. They're active with their family and crazy lives. So that's when I mostly did like active stuff. It seems like, and agree to disagree, maybe Nikki, Brooke, Melissa, beg to differ, I don't know, but it seems like Friday and Saturday are like not really big social media days. Like it's hard to have connection with people on those days, at least for me. Sundays are a huge call to action day for me. Those are when I post a call to action post for coaching or for my challenge groups, because Sunday nights, a lot of people are on social media. They're dialed down. The kids are going to bed early, and they sit and play on social media for a while. So plus, if you're doing a call to action about like the business and everything, they're going back to work. So to do a call to action with new interns or joining your team, that kind of stuff is big on Sundays because some people are like, I really don't want to go back to work. So that helped. Monday nights are huge too for call to action posts. It seems like for me, it seems like all, like when I do challenge posts or coach posts, it's either Monday or Sunday or Monday. And then after my transformation pictures on Tuesday and Thursday, I always put in there, hey girl, if you need help, I'm here for you. Something little. And I do put that in at least one post a day, but it doesn't have to be like my workout related or anything. It could be, you know, my marriage post. And I could, you know, at the bottom just put something about my challenge group coming up, or, hey, I'm here to help you, even if it's, you know, with your marriage, that kind of stuff. So I'm constantly putting in there that I'm here for you. Like, I'm here for you no matter what it is. And then that way they feel, okay, that way they feel comfortable with it. Let's see. If nobody has an on-topic question, can you give a few more tips on how to attract working coaches? I know that's off topic here. Oh gosh. That's a hard one because honestly, like my workers have come from my challenge groups. And so I've been like, oh, hi, you found me. Are you going to go downstairs and eat? They all found me. I know you told me that that it's time to eat, and I'll be down in a little bit. Gabby, go eat. Okay, here, watch YouTube. Oh, sorry guys. So YouTube to the rescue, and those videos are annoying that she watches. They make her more whiny. So to tell, like, some of the coaches that I thought would like come on and be amazing rock star coaches weren't coaches at all. Like they didn't have any coaching bones in their body. Oh my gosh, kid. You snorting at me? And then like challengers who I like, they come out rocking it. I mean, look at Melissa was a challenger. Brooke was a challenger. Nikki was, Nikki just did it. But like Brittany, she was a challenger too. She actually told me, she's like, I do not want to be a part of the business at all. And now she's on every single call. So I don't per se know how to attract like those ones, but I do get like the most is from my challenge group. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. Yeah, so I don't know. That's a hard one. Maybe YouTube and check out like Michael Folsom, Lindsay Matway, Micah, or not Mike, Tara Bilek's page, maybe Angie's page. Because yeah, I don't know what to tell you. There's I guess and like Craig Holiday will call them rhinos, that you have your rhinos, and there are people that just get it. And then you have Mindy calls them your unicorns, where you just get it. So for instance, she calls I'm one of her unicorns, because you guys, when I started as a coach, there was nothing. There was no trainings at all. There was no Zoom meetings. There was no live on Facebooks. There was like, we didn't even have Get It Started Right calls. We did nothing. Okay. But yet, I've created this huge business, and I haven't had any help really from her or anything, like no guidance, nothing, but I stuck in it and I wanted it. So I did it. And so that's what unicorns do. That's what you guys are. You guys are on here. So unicorns or rhinos, whatever you want to call it, you show up and you do it because you want it. There's not going to be a lot of those. And I think, maybe Brooke, Nikki, or Melissa can, because they were in the training with me. What did Craig say? Like that you'll probably have like 5 to 10 or something rhinos on your team. It's not a lot, but it's only, you know, I can't even remember what he said, but there's only those handfuls that really get it and that really want to take off with it. And you have to keep finding them. But it's like 1 out of, I think Mindy said like 1 out of 50 or something that will really truly get it and want to stay with it and do it where they don't need you constantly. Of course, I feel like we are more of a hand-holding team where we have those trainings in place for everybody, and we do help our coaches more, but I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing, because sometimes I feel like when we hold our coaches' hands, then they don't become an independent coaches. So I guess just keep working on what you're doing, and eventually those ones will come. Those rhinos will come, and it will take time. I hate rhino. I like unicorns way better than rhino, but maybe that's just me. Let's see. I think it's overwhelming to take the leap from a seldom social poster to posting often. For sure, Kelly, for sure. I would ease into it. So I wouldn't go from like never posting to posting 5 times a day. I would post a couple times a day. I would post 2 times a day and then slowly work more posts in. But as long as you're posting about who you are, that's all that matters. Because if people don't like it, see you later, because they're not your true friends anyway, and they don't support you. So I slowly, actually, I was a big poster. I posted everything about my life. My husband always hated it. He never posts anything. But yeah, just know that if you're truly posting about who you are and your magazine, then your supporters will be there for you and your others won't. Like, and that's okay. You want to weed those people out too. Yeah, stop thinking about judging for sure. Oh, small town. You guys, like when we first joined, oh my gosh, I cried myself to sleep many nights. My husband got in fights with guys because they were so mean about Beachbody coaches. So it was bad. But network marketing wasn't as big as it is now. So I completely get it. But you have to remember, when you're putting yourself out there, why are you doing it? Okay, are you like, what is your why? For me at that time, it was to be able to stay home with my kids. And I got to the point where it was, do I give 2 shits about what this kid is saying about me and about what I'm doing when I'm trying to better my life, when I'm trying to be able to be home with my kids? And now, like, sure, he's kicking himself in the mouth for bashing me because I proved him wrong. And that's what you want to do with these people, you know, is prove them wrong. And I had, like, my brother literally apologized to me 2 years ago because he was not nice to me about starting, and he would tease me and mock me, and him and his buddy would post Shakeology shake drinks, like post just to bug me. And he literally apologized, and he's like, you completely have proved me wrong, and I'm super proud of you. So there are going to be those people in your life. There will be naysayers, but you have to remember and have your vision ahead of that. And if that means more to you than what other people think, which it should mean way more, then you'll attract those people to you. So you have to realize that. And I mean, that's just trying to help with the whole judgment thing. Yeah, not caring so much. And it's hard not to care. It really is, because I still get some nasty stuff, and when that happens, it hurts. But like, my husband always tells me, Liz, come on, you read personal development, like, get over it. So and if you ever get in a funk like that where somebody's really down on you, dig into personal development. Don't post about it. Do you post public or to friends? Oh gosh, public. You need to be posting public. And I know a lot of people have a hard time with this, and transferring over to a public Facebook or social media in general. But if you want to build a business, do you just want to build a business with your friends, or do you want to build a business? Because if you want to build a big business, you have to open it big, and you just have to look at it as even like a brand. Like, say Starbucks. You think Starbucks just wanted to promote within their friends? No, big thing. So for sure, public. You need to be public. Yeah, just think if I didn't post on public, I would have never met Melissa. And then all of you guys, same with everybody. And I know, yeah.
Okay, so something on that too, just to kind of prove a point with the public thing. And I think I started dabbling before I turned my profile public. I started at the top of your post, you can tell that it says audience who sees, and you can choose public and just start dabbling there. Because trust me, that's when you'll see the volume come in and you get this fresh new blood that's so invigorating, because it's not that same circle you're used to getting no's from or who you already know. They're already have their own perception of what it is. Get out of my way. Seriously. Sorry.
Hi.
Just say hi, Liz. Okay. So, God, dude, seriously. You're welcome. So annoying. I'm sorry. But anyways, on that, I started dabbling that way because I wasn't comfortable either. And then it's just, as that kept coming in, you got into this new audience where you weren't even focused on everyone else that you know on a daily, and they start seeing you be very consistent and showing up. Your friends now, your close people, they're gonna get it. They're gonna start asking questions when they wouldn't before because you're too close to them too. Many times they're just not open enough because they feel like you're judging them. You know what I mean? They're just nervous to reach out.
Yes, love it. Brittany wanted me to share, she had a pretty crappy experience on social media. Somebody who wanted to meet her kids. So you really, like, when it comes down to social media, when I go and add people, I make sure to check out their profile before I click add, and I make sure that they have over 100 friends, because the fake accounts and the creepy accounts, they normally don't. And when they have over 100 friends, I make sure like their friends are legit too. So like people I'd want to hang out with, not just them, but their friends are. And then I go through their page a little bit to make sure like it's like they're posting stuff that like I value. And so I do go through and I check out that stuff, and I don't just add. I try, like, when I go through adding, I make sure, I like to go with mutual friends. So I make sure that they have mutual friends. I make sure that, we have a large local team here. I make sure that they don't have any friends in common that are coaches in our downline. That's just me, because I don't want to step toes. And if they already have coaches, then they have somebody there. So I try not to add anybody that has a coach from our team on their friends list. And so I do that, but I'm careful. And you guys, if you get somebody creepy, you know how many, like, if I showed you guys my other inbox, how many creepy guys are like, hey, sexy and all this. You get that, but that's what block and delete is for. You delete and you block. And I mean, I don't add any guys, but you block it. I had one girl who was nasty to me and told me that my kids are unhappy. I mean, do you guys see them unhappy on social media? But anyways, that they're always unhappy in my posts, and that her doctor told her that I'm doing it wrong because I don't give them dairy, and that they are going to be sick because of it, and literally belittled me in every single way. I blocked and deleted her. You guys, she followed me on Instagram. Blocked and deleted her there. Some people just, they don't have anything better to do than find you. And I mean, she was a real person, just had lots of issues. So you will find that out there, but it's okay. You just block and delete them. Yes, creepy things happen. Mindy's account, like, they took some of her pictures and they recreated it. Facebook took care of it. So I'm not saying like I'm comfortable all the time with posting them when I do with my kids. But you can, like Melissa said, if you're posting about your kids, and they're not part of your magazine, if they're part of your magazine, it's important to post a couple public ones, in my opinion. That's what I would do. But if you don't feel comfortable, then mark them just as friends. But you still are adding new friends too. So I don't know. It's hard, but if you want to build a business, I really feel like public is the way to go. But you can pick and choose. So like, for instance, I did Gabby's birthday pictures. I don't even know if I added them or whatever, but I chose friends instead of public for those because they don't need to see a birthday album. You know, they can see the birthday part of it, but they don't need to see an album. So you guys can pick and choose for that kind of stuff. So you don't have to put everything, because your social media now is a business. So if you want to maybe even create one where you can, a different Facebook account where you can just add your friend, your really close friends and your family to, that is all about your kids and everything, then go for that. Do that maybe so that you can still have, you know, I mean, that sounds like a waste of time to me and I don't have time to do that. But if you wanted to, you could always do that. Yep, block button. That's right, Lindsay. Any other questions, you guys? No? Who's still going for Success Club? See, I still have 3 more lives I'm going to change, you guys. How many are you guys going to change here? 3, 1, 3. Love it. There's still lots of time, you guys. And the big thing, if I can help you guys with that at all, is really truly believing that you will help 3 people by the end, or whatever your goal is, whatever number you put up there, that you will do it. And that if you're thinking, oh, nobody's going to join because it's a slow month, then nobody's going to join you. Nobody's going to join because they've all gone school, clothes, shopping, and nobody has money. They're not going to join you. If you believe, I'm going to find 3 people and 3 people want to join me, guess what? They'll join you. So you guys have to believe that they're going to come to you. And if you believe that, they will, but you have to believe it in order for them to come. Because if you're just, you know, have the negative thoughts coming in, nothing's going to come. You'll have that negative energy coming in. If you have the positive thoughts, positive energy is going to come. And what you give out when you have positive energy is going to attract those positive people who are ready to take that step. And trust me, there are many who are ready this month to kill it. So get out there, change lives. If you guys need help, we're here for you. Post on the team page. I hope this helped, but I will post the link for you guys to fill out the Power of 3 so that you guys have that to build the conversations. But I want to see your magazines. Like I can't wait. So tag me in your magazine when you guys post it in the team page so that I can see it, because I want to check it out. Plus, it's going to be cool because we get to know more about all of you. I only know certain things about each person. We're now, with this magazine, I'm going to get to see, you know, who, I mean, Nicole probably will put Tito's on hers because that's my girl. See, I know that's like the one thing I know about her is that she likes Tito's. And Tito's is vodka. So if you guys don't know that, that's how we connect right there, is the Tito's. And she's not even my coach. She's Melissa's coach. Melissa's coach. So that's how, you know, the attraction works. So I'm excited to see your guys' magazine. Tag me in it. And yeah, I hope that this helps. It helps you guys feel more comfortable posting on social media and also through conversations. All right, everybody, have a great Monday. I was going to say Sunday, but Monday night. Take care.